Welcome back, friends, for the bottom of the seventh, as we're getting some Vlad Guerrero highlights. The big fella rounding third and coming home, and the nice little slide. Man, I'm telling you, a better throw from Hernandez. Look at that guy's always smiling. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Better throw from Hernandez, and he's like toast at the plate. Absolutely toast. Not to say it's easy. He's coming in on a weird angle on a bouncing ball. As Pages leads off, Seranthony Dominguez in to face Pages. 9-1-2, 8 innings pitched, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 5 walks, not good, 7 Ks in 8 appearances. Dominguez has been pretty solid for them, though. He was pretty solid in the ALCS. Fastball away, 1-1, misses. And my man, Pages, is in desperate need of another hit. He needs to get above 100. I want this guy to hit above 100. I don't want anyone to hit below 100. That's just cruel and unusual. Marlins man's back, unfortunately. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball swung on, fouled off, 1-2. 98 on the black. And Pages, he's got the beard going. Maybe he gets something going here. You got to figure, if you're Dominguez, are they going to let him pitch to Godzilla? And you do not want a man on base facing Godzilla. Okay? Here is the 1-2. Slider away. Nice idea. 2-2. And let's see where he attacks Pages. You got to come after this guy. You have to come after this guy. He's hitting 089, and he's like grinding super hard. You got to come after him. As we get a look at Isaiah, Kiner-Falefa, all three of them are at second base in place of Bo Bichette. I don't know. I'd keep Bichette in. What if you need an at bat from Bo Bichette later in the game? 2-2 count. Dominguez at the belt, the pitch. Fastball swung on, fouled off, 99. Good job by Pages to foul it off. And like I said, really feel for this guy. Come on. This guy needs a hit. Like, he needs something. Or a walk, or maybe he gets drilled or something. Like, he needs to do something. 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Slider away. Oh, man, the umpire didn't even know what he wanted to do there. He almost wanted to ring him up right there. Close pitch on the knees, slider on the black. Good pitch. That's a really tough pitch to take 2-2, especially when you're hitting 089. Dodger fans, some of them on their feet. The pitch, 3-2, swung on and hit high to right field. Going to be a can of corn for Barger as he's over. He gloves it and 1 down to start the bottom of the 7th. And Dominguez does as he should. Go after the guy that's hitting 089 and do not put a man on base when Godzilla's coming up. Some Google Cloud real-time insights. Get out of here with that. As Ohtani's in, and he's having a game now, and Ohtani's starting to heat up. And if you live north of the border, you have got to be worried about that. As Sam Crow comes out of the bullpen, and they're going to have a meeting on the mound with Dominguez, and looks like they're going to leave Dominguez in, and why not? Ohtani rakes off everyone, lefty, righty. So just come after him. This guy's got a live arm. Let's see what he can do. I don't know. Either way, it's dangerous. Doesn't matter. You go to the pen, you don't go to the pen. Like, this guy's dangerous regardless. Lefty, righty, he can hit them all. We know how good Ohtani is. And this is a pretty high leverage, not pretty. This is a very high leverage moment here for Dominguez. Bottom of the 7th. 5-4 game. Jays just took the lead, literally 7 outs away from taking a 2-1 lead. But you got to get through Godzilla, and here he is. Number 17, Ohtani. Here we go. 1 down. 3 for 3 on the day. The pitch from Dominguez. Swung on and hit the left center field. He's back at the track, and it's gone. Oh, my God. First pitch. Ohtani bombs one, and it's 5-5. Magic Johnson, no. Ohtani loves it. He is pumped. The Dodger fans are pumped. Look at this. They love it. It's nice to see the Dodger fans on their feet finally. 5-5 game here. Oh, man, this guy is incredible. Ohtani, incredible. 401. It's fastball away, and he just hits it to left center field. So good. Dave Roberts is pumped. Nice to see a little life in Dave Roberts. Ohtani is jacked. I love it. Look at him. High-fiving everyone. And Mookie Betts is thinking, man, I need a hit. I'm like a step above Pages here. Marlin man, not even standing. He's just letting everyone stand in front of him. The guy's not even watching the game. What a travesty. That guy should sell his seat, give his seats away. Shohei Ohtani, man. Man, what a player. Look at this guy. As he sits down and he's ready to work. He just say, give me my glove. Let's do this. Curveball away, misses 1-1. So one down here, bottom 7, 5-5 game. We got a great game brewing here. Ohtani, we need another replay of that. Fastball away on the outside part of the plate, and he just goes with it and just sends it over the wall in left center field. And this game, fastball away, 1-2. Nice pitch from Dominguez. Betts takes it. Can I have the replay, please? As Ohtani comes back to the top of the steps, he yells at Mookie Betts and says, come on, you can do it. And here comes the 1-2. Fastball swung on a miss, struck him out. 2 down. Betts going to go right back to the batting cage there. He hasn't had a hit in a while. As here's the replay. Fastball, I guess it's right over the middle. But Ohtani, the big man, just so much power. Look at that. Man, oh man, look at the power on that guy. Left center field and no problem at all. As we get the LAPD cam from up down the right field line. And that one's gone. 3 people dropped it. Man, imagine catching that guy's home run ball. Nice to see the life out of Ohtani. Changeup, outside corner. Wow. Okay, that's a strike, but it's called a ball. This guy behind the plate is horrific. He has Angel Hernandez Jr., whatever his name is, needs to go away. Freddie Freeman at the plate. Doesn't get any easier. 1 for 2 on the day. Here comes the 1-0. High fastball misses 2-0. So Freeman, So immediately, Toronto surrenders the lead, and it's just back and forth. 5-5 now. Bottom 7, 2 down. Game 3, 1-1 series. This is shaping up to be something here. Changeup misses 3-0. A lot of respect there throwing the changeup 2-0 to Freddie Freeman. I get it, but Will Smith is on deck, and that guy can hit too. So I don't know if you want to put guys on in front of him. The 3-0 from Dominguez. He's at the belt. Hitting the pitch. Misses inside, 4-pitch walk. And, of course, he's a little rattled. He just gave up the big fly and gave up the lead. Sam Crow came out and talked to him as we get another look at it. Sam Crow came out and talked to him and said, well, I'm sure he didn't say throw a fastball out over the plate so this guy can get extended like that. So who knows what he told him, but, in all fairness to Dominguez, Ohtani is so damn good that you just, I don't know, maybe you just walk the guy. How's that? 2 down, bottom 7, Will Smith, first pitch, fastball up in the zone, 1-0. Freddie Freeman at first base. As the Dodgers looking to get something going here, and you got the cleanup hitter. They'd love to get a run here as we're late in this game, bottom 7. I figure 1 run is good enough, but obviously not for Toronto. Pick play to first, weak little throw, and he's back, 1-0. As Dominguez tries to gather himself and tries to get out of here and get his team back up on the plate. 8th home run in the postseason, most by a Dodger, tying Corey Seager. Fastball inside, in on the hands, fouled off. Nice pitch there, 1-1. As they're going to do it again. We keep looking over at Ohtani, and he's incredible. What more can you say about the guy? 4 for 4 on the day. Second bomb. What is he got? 2 doubles too, right? Here's the pitch from Dominguez away, 2-1. Fastball misses again. And Dominguez pitch count starting to creep up now, 19 pitches, and he needs out of there in a major way. Let's see what he can do here. He's on the slab and ready to work. Dodger fans are on their feet. Nice to see it. Here comes the 2-1. Inside misses with the curveball, 3-1. And Dominguez is behind in the count, and this does not bode well for Toronto fans. As Miller Time readjusts his beard there, looks on, and thinks, man, what do I got to do to get a Miller Lite around here? 3-1 pitch on the way. Fastball fouled off, 99 at the knees. Nice pitch from Dominguez. Might have been ball 4, but close pitch. Smith fouls it off. Shohei Ohtani, first player with 3 multi-home run games in a single postseason. Yeah, this guy really is something. And he's delivered. He just continues to deliver. 5-5 game, bottom 7. 2 down here, 3-2 count. The pitch away, and he walks him. And that's 2 walks in a row. And maybe Sam Crow needs to come out, or maybe Miller Time needs to come out, because now you got a runner in scoring position, and a base hit gives the Dodgers a lead. And you can't afford any more missteps here. We're late in this game. And Miller Time is just looking down in his cooler and thinking, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more beers left. I don't know if I'm going to get through this. Dominguez is still out there. Man, he's on an island as Bassett starts to lube up in the bullpen here. And not fast enough and not any easier as Max Muncy's up here. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on, fouled off, 99 on the hands, and Muncy just missed that one. Muncy 0 for 3, fly out, ground out, strikeout. Hitting just a meager 211 in the postseason as Dominguez has his new ball and he is ready to work. Looks in for a sign. He shakes off the big fella Kirk and he's ready. And he is at the belt. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball, changeup away, 1-1. So Dominguez really grinding now, 24 pitches. He's in a, got to feel for the guy out there. No one's coming for him. He's just going to have to fight through it. Let's see if he can get out of this jam here. 1-1 pitch on the way. Change up away, 2-1. And that one's starting to float up a little bit as Dominguez takes a little walk to the back of the mound to gather himself. Goes to the Vaseline on the bottom of his cap again. And he's ready to work. And he's at the belt. 2-1 pitch on the way to Muncy. Here it comes. Slider in the dirt. 3-1. Check to third. The accountant says, no, sorry. 3-1. And Dominguez, yet again, little trend happening here. He's behind all three. As we get a look at some Toronto fans that have major heartburn right now. And they should, because this is big time dangerous here. 3-1. Dominguez behind in the count again. Max Muncy in the driver's seat. Runner at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and just hit the second base. Falefa in, throws to first, and he gets out of it. Muncy tries to pull the away pitch and just rolls over. Falefa's there, and the damage and the inning is over, but not before the big man ties the game. Oh my goodness gracious. Ohtani, what can you say? 5-5 game as we get a look in at the Dodger watch party in Oshu, Japan. They love it. They have the wacky noodles out. We'll be back for the 8th. Hang tight. Welcome back, baseball fans. First pitch to Addison Barger, swung on and missed. Jack Dreyer out of the pen, 76 in the third, 2.95 ERA. Lefty on lefty here, sporting the mustache, good man. 0-1 the count. Swung on and hit back up the middle. Betts is over on the other side of second, and he throws it in the dirt. Pick play from Freeman, not in time. Man, oh man, Mookie Betts wishes he had that one back. Barger is safe at first. Probably going to give him an infield single. Betts had to go to the other side of second base, but he squared it up, and he just made a bad throw. He short-hopped Freeman, who went to the backhand, and he had to, you got to make that play, Mookie Betts. After all this talk about the fancy glove work, Freeman tries to backhand it, and it just hits him on the heel. Mookie Betts says, my bad, and we say, we know, we were watching. So they do give me 6, man on first. And we'll see if that comes back to bite the Dodgers. As little Ernie Clement is at the plate. And you don't want to be putting base runners on in front of this guy because this guy can hit. 423 in the postseason, 1 bomb, 8 ribs. OPS over 1,000. Dreyer at the belt. And here's the pitch. Fastball swung on. He popped him up. Good job, Dreyer. Hernandez over. He calls everyone off. He's got it. 1 down. 2-handed catch from Hernandez, who decides he wants to do it the right way now. Okay, I'll stop. So 1 down. 5-5 as we get a summary, the Ohtani summary, because he's 4 for 4 with 2 bombs and 2 doubles and 3 RBIs. And that's pretty accurate. This guy's incredible. First, there's a home run on the pitch up and in. He just muscles it out of here down the line. Here's a fastball away, going the opposite way. The guy's incredible. 1 down, top 8. Jimenez at the plate, lefty on lefty. Pitch from Dreyer. Fastball outside corner, strike 1, 92 on the gun. Nice pitch there from Dreyer. As we have a pinch runner now, and that is Jack Straw from Wichita. And he is pinch running. Is that for 1 second here? Slap the other way, base hit for Jimenez, and he's on. Nice hit. As Jack Straw gets a second, you got runners on first and second now, top of the 8th, runner in scoring position. Nice piece of hitting there from Jimenez, the number 9 hitter. Huge difference from the number 9 hitter on the other side. See, he's just taking what's given to him, and he hits it the other way. As Ty France comes in, and he's kind of giggling with the umpire and saying, man, you're really pretty bad back here. And the ump says, you better be careful now. As Dreyer, we're going to have a meeting on the mound now as all the Dodgers are coming in. France is going to walk on back to the dugout. As the pitching coach is coming out, Sasaki getting warmed up, number 11, and he's coming in. They are going to yank Dreyer with the quickness, and we'll be right back. Hang tight. So Dodgers doing the quick hook on Dreyer as he just faces 2, and Sasaki comes in out of the pen. Another of the APAC contingent going to contribute this postseason. 7 games, 3 saves, 8 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 run, 6 Ks, 2 walks. Sasaki ready to do work. He looks like he's about 16 years old as Ty France steps in. Top of the 8th inning in a high leverage spot. 1 and 2. Man on first and second. First pitch. Splitter. Low. Nasty pitch. Misses low and in. 1-0. Like I said, runners on first and second. 1 down here. Top 8. 5-5 game. Ty France in for the injured George Springer. Sasaki in for Dreyer here. And he is at the belt. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Fastball swung on, hit to third base. This could be 2. Oh, and Muncy over to first. Coming down the line was Jack Straw. Looked like he was in his way. Muncy had to double clutch. So that does extend the runners. And you have runners on second and third now, 2 down. The double clutch, and Muncy couldn't turn 2. It was hit kind of slow, so who knows if he gets him, but he looked to second and then just had to go to first, get the out. So 2 down here. And again, I'll say it, any run at this point is, basically game. So it's getting nitty gritty here. Just the exchange from the glove to the ball hand caught him up a little bit. But Muncy gets the out at second, 2 down. And that's going to bring up Lukes in a big, big moment here. See if he can do something for his team. Here's the pitch from Sasaki. Splitter, nasty. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Marlins man's on his phone, as usual. Look at this pitch. This is so nasty. Just diving out. That is unhittable. Low in the zone, exactly where it needs to be. Man, oh man, that's a good pitch. 0-1 count from Sasaki. Here it comes. Same pitch outside. Misses off the black. 1-1. Marlin man leans over to the guy next to him and says, hey, what just happened over the last 7 innings? He says, don't worry, man. You're just missing one of the best games in World Series history. It's all good. 1-1, 2 down. The pitch. Same pitch again, waved at 1-2. Man, that thing's unhittable, and why go away from it at this point? Because Nathan Lukes obviously can't hit it, and I wonder if anyone can, because that thing is absolutely wicked. Some Dodger fans are on their feet. There you go. Nice to see. Nice to see from the Dodger fans. Great game we got brewing here. You guys could pay attention. Here comes the 1-2, and he throws it again in the dirt. 2-2. Nice block from Smith back there with the runners on the corners. Cannot be overlooked. Don't get lazy back there. We don't need Cal Raleigh back there forgetting how to block balls. Sorry, Cal Raleigh. 2-2 the count. 2 down. Top 8. 5-5 game. Sasaki in relief. Needs a big out here for his team. He's got his pitch. And here it comes. He is at the belt. Even Marlins man is standing. Here comes a 2-2 from Sasaki. Swung on, tap back to the mound, and Sasaki's got it. He runs over to first. Underhand. Oh, and he short hops Freeman. He can't believe it, but he gets out of it. Sasaki gets out of it. He can giggle now because he got out of the jam. Nice job by Sasaki to get out of there. And the Dodgers will be coming up in the bottom of the 8th inning with a chance to put this one away and win a really, really fun Game 2. Hang tight. We'll be back. 8th inning, friends. Bottom of the 8th. We're back in a 5-5 ultimate instant classic. Chris Bassett in from the pen. 3.96 ERA. Regular season. 3 2/3 scoreless. No hits allowed thus far through the postseason. Facing off against Teoscar. Bat flip. Hernandez. Miles Jack Straw slides into left field after he pinch ran. Nathan Lukes goes over to right. And Bassett's ready to work. He is at the belt, and here comes his first pitch to Hernandez. Four-seamer off the black, 1-0. Hernandez 2 for 3. Nice way to follow up the golden sombrero in game 2. Been a shot in the arm for the Dodgers. 5 home runs and 12 ribs in the postseason so far. Here comes the 1-0 from Bassett. Fastball outside corner, and that's a ball. And I mean, at this point, we shouldn't be surprised that the strike zone is a miss because little Angel Hernandez Jr. back there is just completely lost. He's tired and needs a nap, and he just needs to go home. 2-0. Swung on, popped him up. Fastball in on the hands. Varsho in from center, gloves it, 1 down. Nice job getting out of it. Nice 2-0 pitch there from Bassett as we get a look at some Make-A-Wish stuff here. Pretty cool little program as the little fellas get to meet the big fellas on the field, sporting the Dodger blue, the blue glasses. Got a Phillies fan there. Very, very cool. Tommy Edman taking some pics. Well done. As Tommy Edman comes to the plate, bottom of the 8th, 1 down. Huge moment in this game. Anything goes now. I mean, next run wins, basically. Slider outside corner, strike 1. Curveball, whatever. They call it a sweeper. I'll just call it a curveball, okay? How's that? 0 for 3 on the day for Edman. Strikeout, pop out, fly out. Hitting left-handed here against Bassett. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, hit down the left field line, but coming in is Jack Straw from Wichita. He gloves it, 2 down. And Bassett's on his way to getting out of this in a quickness here in the bottom of the 8th. And that'll bring up Kike Hernandez. Hernandez, I don't believe he has any hits on the day. So we wait for his stat line here. And again, 2 singles. How could I forget? And a run scored. 298 in the postseason. No bombs. 5 ribbies. Sporting the trap shooters as Angel Hernandez Jr. comes out to talk to the big fella Kirk and says, looks like your earpiece went out there, big man. I'll stop it for you, don't you worry. Bassett steps off the bump to gather himself as we look around the diamond at the Blue Jays defense, which has held up pretty well, I'll tell you the truth. We've had a great game so far. I mean, it can't be understated. 5-5, game 3 after games 1 and 2 in Toronto. Really, really good game here. And anyone's game at this point. First pitch of Hernandez, fastball outside corner, strike 1. Hernandez lets that one go. Bassett moving quickly, already on the slab, ready to work, sporting the blue Rawlings. Not a fan of the colored gloves, but I guess he makes it work. That's all right. He is at the belt, and here comes the pitch, the 0-1. Slider swung on and missed, outside, 0-2, and he's quickly ahead of Hernandez, and he's in the driver's seat. And let's see if he goes with the old, what do they call it, the sweeper, low and away to get him to wave at something and get his Jays back up to the plate. As we look into Godzilla, who obviously just wants to hit again, I'd be shocked if they let him hit anything after this. 0-2 on its way from Bassett, and here it comes. There's the sweeper on the outside corner. He swung on and missed, and that'll end the inning. Bassett gets out of it, 1-2-3, as the Jays will come to the plate. Big, bad Vlad coming up in the top of the 9th. Hang tight. We got a good one here. Hang tight now. Welcome back, friends. High leverage situation. Game 3 of the World Series. Top 9, 5-5 game. Sasaki back into work, and he has got to go through the teeth of the Jays order. Vlad Guerrero Jr. leading it off. Here comes the first pitch from Sasaki. Fastball 99, low and in, just missed. Man, oh man. Throwing 99 miles an hour with that splitter. So nasty. Jeez. 1-0 to Vlad. As the teenager, I don't know if he's a teenager, sure looks like one. 1-0. Inside on the corner, splitter. 1-1. Vlad lets it go. And Sasaki is already back on the slab and ready to work as he prepares that splitter. Here comes the 1-1. He kicks. Swung on and hit to right center field. Looks like he got in on the big fella. Hernandez is over, and he is out. 1 down. Nice pitch from Sasaki, busting in Guerrero. He couldn't get the bat around quick enough there. Nice job pitching on the inside corner. Well done from Sasaki. Let's see a replay here. Nope. This is the other one from last inning. Thanks for nothing. A comebacker. instead of that nice fastball to like one of the best hitters in the game up and close. Yeah, let's just show the comebacker. Okay, whatever, Fox. Here's the first pitch to Kiner-Falefa. Up and in, 1-0 with a 98-mile-an-hour heater. Kiner-Falefa in place of Bo Bichette. Man, wouldn't you really like to have Bo Bichette up right now? Just saying. At least he's got a beard. Here comes the 1-0. Up and in, 2-0, 99. This guy really has some good stuff here. Sasaki. Wow. Man. Kiner-Falefa. How about a walk? Ahead in the count, 2-0. The pitch from Sasaki. Fastball up, 3-0. They check down to first, and that guy is not going to call anyone on a check swing. He knows that's a good up down there. All he's saying is, keep me out of this. Stand down. As Varsho waits on deck. 3-0 count. I'd be shocked if he was swinging here. Here comes a 3-0. Probably the best pitch you'll see, but here it comes. Fastball right down the middle. He probably should have swung. 99 on the inside corner. Nice pitch from Sasaki. 3-1 the count. Kiner-Falefa hitting 200 in the postseason. More of a defensive specialist. Not known for the stick. Here comes a 3-1. Inside corner, ball 4. The umpire double clutched, and that's not surprising because he's been double clutching all night. Sasaki wanted it. Dodger fans probably wanted it. Close pitch, goes either way, and at this point, who knows what the hell's going on back there? I mean, really. As Dalton Varsho comes up to the plate, kicks some dirt around, and a big, big moment here for Toronto fans. This could really get something going. Man on first, 1 down, Dalton Varsho in. Defense plays him straight up. Here's the pitch, splitter away, ball 1, 1-0. Nice pitch from Sasaki, just missed off the corner. And we are already moving here. Sasaki back on the slab. He wants in and out of here quickly. 16 pitches so far. Gives a glance over to Kiner-Falefa. And here comes the 1-0. So, man, splitter low, nice pitch. That's where you want it. Just dives at the knees. Again, that's an unhittable pitch. No one's hitting that. Mark Pryor goes, he shakes his head like, yeah, I taught him that. No, you didn't, Mark. 1-1 the count. 1 down here. Sasaki ready. And here's the pitch. Another splitter, low in the dirt. Nice block by Smith. He looks around. Falefa does not go. He kind of lost it there, but a good block. It just kind of got lost in the shuffle. But Smith did get his body in front of it. Nice form. Oh, it hit the plate and jumped up on him. Nice job by Smith there to get his shoulder on it. Didn't know where it went. And, I mean, this is, again, underlooked part of the game, but that's well done by Will Smith. Will Smith is a hell of a good baseball player. Again, not a Dodger fan, but that guy's a gamer. Fastball left out over the plate, and Lenny Dykstra wishes he had it back. And that's the second time I've said that in as many at-bats for him. He's had a pitch out over the plate where he just missed it. And he fouls it off. It's 2-2 as we get a little image of Ken Rosenthal's bow tie. Thanks, but no thanks. Dodger fans on their feet. Gotta love it. Got to love it. 2-2. Splitter away, 3-2. There's a couple of Dodger fans behind the plate on their feet. Sasaki goes to the rosin bag, looks around. Miller time. Yep, he's got the same look that he always does as the big fella Kirk gets loosened up in the on-deck circle. And the 3-2 is on its way here to Varsho. Here it comes. Splitter hit down the right field line off of Freeman's glove. Edmonds over, down to a knee. Throws to third. Falefa on the way. He's tagged at third, and he's out of there. Man, oh man, that is a huge base running error. And that is a hell of a play by Tommy Edman. Man, oh man, Tommy Edman, what a play. What a series we have here, folks. Great view. Freeman up. He gets 6 inches of air time, hits off his glove. Edman backing up. And he throws a one-hopper to Muncy, perfect. Falefa out at third, trying to advance. Oh, my God, Tommy Edman, what a play. Man, oh, man. That is so good. That is so, so good. The one-hopper bounce to Muncy, slaps a tag down on Falefa's helmet there, and he's got him. That's not really even that close. Falefa had to freeze on the liner. He was running all the way. Didn't even look. He was going the entire way. Base coach tells him to get down, but it took a perfect throw from Edman, and what a play by Tommy Edman. Man, that Gold Glove winner, well, that was a Gold Glove play right there. That was absolutely fantastic. What a play. As Mark Pryor comes out with the translator, they want to talk and say, what happened there? Well, you hung a pitch, and it got tagged, and you got lucky. I mean, Freeman, he got about a 6-inch vertical, and it hit his glove. Ricochets up in the air. Tommy Edmonds with the most heads-up play of all time, backing up, down to a knee, slides, pops up, laser beam throw. Here you go again. Off the glove, ricochet, Edman over, backing up, down to a knee, slide, pop up, laser beam over to third. Perfect throw. I mean, it took a perfect throw, and he got it. Biggest moment in the game, and he did it. That is so good in such a high. Man, that is so, so good. Wow. That is really, really good. And this game just continues to get better. It just gets better each inning as we go. Tommy Edman, well done, my man. And I don't know how you make the second out at third base, but you would have been at second base, and that's just a huge missed opportunity for the Jays. Splitter, oh man, wow. And the umpire is just continuing to degrade behind the plate. Splitter inside, call the ball, really, really close pitch. But again, I mean, no one knows where the strike zone is, so just whatever at this point. MLB needs to look into this because this is a travesty. Game 3, next pitch, fastball up and in. That's a ball. He wanted it, but it wasn't a ball on the last pitch. It's not going to be one this pitch. Sasaki looks miffed, but I mean, everyone's been miffed since the second inning. Imagine how the Jays feel with the pickoff on the walk and that call. 2-0, 2 down. Big man at the plate. Splitter at the knees, strike one. The delayed call again from Angel Hernandez Jr. back there. Not a fan of the delayed call. Maybe he could speed that up just a touch. Just a thought. 2-1, 2 down. Top 9, 5-5 game. Instant classic, by the way. Sasaki steps off and he's ready to work. Kirk goes, what happened? What's going on? Let's go. Is that a balk? Angel Hernandez goes, what's a balk? And Kirk goes, okay. So he's ready. He steps back in. Sasaki looking in. And he has his pitch. He's at the belt. The pitch. Fastball, outside corner, ball 3. Nice try to frame there by Will Smith, but that's off the black, and it's 3-1. Sasaki's sweating now. 25 pitches. He's got to be thanking his lucky stars that it's not 6-5. That was, I mean, I guess Freeman knocking it down probably saves a run, but wow. 2 down here. Big moment. Splitter inside, misses. Kirk coaxes the walk, and instead of having the bases loaded with 1 out, there's 2 down, men on first and second, as everyone in LA starts to chew their nails. As Jack Straw from Wichita steps in for his first at bat, Mark Pryor is not even watching the game. Him and the Marlins men are like, cut from the same cloth. 2 down here, top of the 9th, 5-5 game. World Series, Game 3 in a 1-1 series. This is such a good game. As Miles Jack Straw steps in for his first at bat, came in as a pinch runner, playing defense out in left field now, and he's facing the nasty splitter from Little Sasaki. As here it comes. There's the splitter, misses low and in, 1-0. And Sasaki might want to consider just throwing that fastball to get ahead. Jack Straw hitting 182, not a big hitter. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball swung on, popped down the right field line. Marlins man still on his phone. I mean, at this point, it's just like it's like a meme, I guess. We can make a meme out of the Marlins man because this guy is ridiculous. Jack Straw 182 as Gray Kershaw, old man Kershaw getting ready. Dave Roberts cannot like the look of that because Kershaw just ain't what he used to be. 1-1, 2 down. Here comes the pitch. Fastball on the hands, grounded to Muncy. He goes over to second the short way, and they get out of it. And Tommy Edman is the hero because that was a hell of a defensive effort by Tommy Edman. You need to see that play over and over again. That was a hell of a play. As we will be back for the bottom of the 9th, 9-1-2 coming up for the Dodgers. And they have a chance to walk it off here. We'll be back. Hang tight now. Great game brewing. Hang tight. Welcome back, friends. Bottom of the 9th we go. As we get a look at some walk-offs. Freddie Freeman last year, Max Muncy 2018, Kirk Gibson, the iconic one off Dennis Eckersley in Game 1. Freddie Freeman walk-off grand slam last year. Wow. Man. As we get a look at Freddie Freeman and Max Muncy. And it's going to be Hoffman out of the pen, 2 saves, 8 innings pitched, 3 hits, 1 earned run, and 7 appearances, 33 saves in the regular season. Biggest moment of the game here, bottom of the 9th, even Marlins man on his feet. First pitch fastball to Pages, in at the knees, strike 1, 96 miles an hour on the gun. And Pages, man, this would be a hell of a time for him to get a hit. 0-87, the well-documented struggles at the plate. Kind of pulling for the guy. 0-1 pitch, slapped down the third base line, foul, 0-2, and he's behind again. And he's probably just going to get something that's not going to be easy to hit. And let's see what he can do. Pages struggling. 087. Hoffman got him where he wants him, though. And now we are at sudden death. Basically first run score. I know if the Blue Jays score, well, if they get a chance, this could be it right here. Bottom of the ninth. 0-2. 5-5 game. Game 3. Tied series. Shaping up to be a good one. The pitch to Pages. Nice job staying alive. Slaps it foul. Slider away. Nice pitch from Hoffman. Good job by Pages to leave it. Cannot leave anything up to Angel Hernandez Jr. or whatever his name is because, well, let's just be honest. This is a terrible umpire. And so don't let him do it. Yeah? Okay. 0-2. Hoffman at the belt has his pitch. Here it comes. Slider away. The same result. Pages stays alive. Nice job. Fouls it off, and we'll do it again. Hoffman gets himself a new ball, and Pages is already in there. He's hanging tight. He slapped some, he's wasted some pitches. He's had some decent at-bats. Maybe he's getting close. Really want to see this guy get over 100. Here comes the 0-2 from Hoffman. He kicks. Slider away, 1-2. And he gets a new ball, and we'll do it again. Dodger fans on their feet, and they should be. This is it. This is the game right here. Next run scores. 5-5. Pages is ready. Steps into the box. He digs in. Hoffman on the slab has his pitch, and he is at the belt. Even Marlins man is standing. Here is the pitch. High fastball. He let it go. Nice idea from Hoffman. Just missed up in the zone. 2-2. Up and in. Pages isn't hitting that. There's no way. Up and in on the zone. Of course, that was a strike 8 innings ago. Then it wasn't 4 innings ago. And now it isn't here right now. All right, I'll lay off that. 2-2. Slider. Bounce to third. Foul. Little Ernie Clement flips it over to first. And we're going to do it again. 2-2. At the bare minimum, Pages has worked this as a 7-pitch at bat. As little Ernie Clement's laughing like, did you see that little snap I made? And look at that throw. Look at that. See how good I am? Yeah, we see it, Ernie. Calm down over there. 2-2. Hoffman ready. And here's the pitch. Fastball swung on, fouled off again. Nice job, Pages. Staying alive. And this is how you're going to get your average above 100. Keep fighting them off. Just keep fighting them off. It'll come. Just trust the process, Pages. I believe in you. You're in the bigs for a reason. Good at bat from Pages here. And the biggest at bat probably of his career. Here comes a 3-2 or 2-2. Slider away, and he works it full. Well done, Pages. Here we go. 9 pitches in this at bat. Hoffman working now. He does not want to walk the leadoff man, especially when Godzilla is on deck. Dave Roberts is finally up off his perch. It looks like he's standing there. And the pitch swung on, and he popped him up. It's on the infield. Falefa calls him off. He's got it. 1 down. They throw it around the horn, and that's going to bring up the big fella, number 17, 4 for 4, 2 bombs on the day, 2 doubles. I mean, you can't let this guy hit, right? I mean, there's no way they're going to let this guy hit. There's absolutely no way they're not walking this guy, right? Right? I mean, there's no way. Yes, didn't think so. Thank you. Miller time isn't that bombed out of his mind. Yeah, you have to walk him. I mean, it's the Barry Bonds treatment. He deserves it. This guy's the best. No question. There's no argument. Easy call there. You walk him and you make everyone else beat you. That's fine. So Dave Roberts looks down and says, God, get me out of here. I need a nap. As Ohtani walks down to first. No small talk this time. As Mookie Betts is at the plate. 0 for 4. He needs to hit as bad as Pages does. Quick pick play to first. Just to keep him honest. Maybe to make him sweat a little bit. Hoffman smacking his gum pretty good here. Shohei Ohtani, 20 steals out of 26 attempts. Wouldn't that be something if he tried to steal? I mean, he'd get him into scoring position. He's got a healthy lead there. He's at the cutout. Hoffman. And he's going on the pitch. Fastball. Throw from Kirk in time. He's off the bag. Did he push him off the bag? They pushed him up and they called him out. It looked like he might have been pushed off the bag. Ohtani going on first movement. Dave Roberts moving around saying, I would have been in there easily. And he wants another look at it. Of course he does. Biggest moment of the damn game. Ohtani, first movement. Nice jump from Ohtani. He's running. He slides in. He was in. and then he came off the bag. He was in. Ohtani stole second. Looks like, did Falefa push him off the bag? And I might need a rule book refresher there. I don't know. It looked like the tag hit him on the inside of the right leg and kind of pushed him off. Ohtani was in there, and his momentum took him off the bag, and Falefa tagged him. And the accountant says he's off the bag and he's out. They got to replay it. Kind of taps him in the cup there, and then he gets him on the inside of the leg. He got him, and again, I need a rule book refresher here. It looked like his momentum took him off. It didn't look like Falefa. The big brother slow-mo, and Guerrero comes over and goes, "You should have seen the ball I hit off my cup in the last game. Now that hurt. This ain't nothing." And they called him out. Angel Hernandez Jr. calls him out. That was a quick call, and Ohtani's retired. Wow. Big change of events there, and just what Hoffman and the Jays ordered. 2 down. 1-0. And that was a ball. I mean, we could get another look at the pitch. Maybe the umpire was so thrown off by the fact that Kirk had to throw down to second that, similar to the rest of the game, he just forgot about the strike zone. Dave Roberts is not happy. The most emotion we've seen out of him in the series so far. Don't worry, Dave. Still a lot of game left. Not really. Biggest moment in the game here. 2-0 now to Betts. Slider misses away. So let's see if Mookie Betts can get something going. I can't remember the last time he had a hit. He's struggling. He was down in the cage earlier. Hitting .250 in the postseason. No bombs, 6 ribs. 3 flyouts and a K on the day today. Sporting an 0 for 4. Here comes a 2-0 pitch. He swung on and he missed it. Fastball out over the plate. And he just missed it and fouled it off the right-hand side. 2-1 now. As Hoffman retrieves a new ball. Looks up into the crowd. And he is ready to work. Betts is back into the box, and he is ready. And here comes a 2-1 from Hoffman. Dodger fans on their feet. Fastball swung on, popped him up again. Mookie Betts keeps dropping that back shoulder. Everything's up in the air. Luke's over in foul territory, makes a play, and we are going to extras, folks. Man, oh man, Sheehan in the pen getting ready. What a game we have. Big brother view. Kirk, the throw down to second. I'm telling you, if that guy does not win the Gold Glove, there is something wrong. Okay, I'll just slow down. We will be back for the 10th inning. Hang tight now. We're back, and Pat Sajak is there. Hell yeah. Wheel of Fortune. Man, oh man, Adrian Beltre looking good. As we get a look at, Justin Bieber. All right. Yep. Wow. Glenn Powell. Okay. We just went from really good to just not so good. Man, can we get a look at Pat Sajak? He looks fantastic. He could do another 10 years of Wheel of Fortune. Hell yeah. As we get a look at Face for Radio, who rolled his sleeves up for no reason. Nice to see he's wearing pants at least. And Johnny Boy Smoltz. John Smoltz is saying to himself, if I was out there right now, I'd be Jack Morris. I'd be on the mound still. As Sheehan comes in from the pen. Little Ernie Clement, slider outside corner. Nice pitch from Emmett Sheehan there. Gets him to wave at it meagerly, weakly. 4 games, 3 2/3, 7 earned runs. Sheehan gotten tagged up a little bit. Came in a tough spot in that first game. As the next pitch, fastball, popped him up on the right side. Freeman over in foul territory. He's got it. Well done, Sheehan, to get out first man down. And that's a tough out in little Ernie Clement. Nice job, Emmett Sheehan, coming out of the pen at the top of the 10th inning. 1 down here as we head into extra innings. And I'll say it before, and I will say it again. This is an excellent series. I mean, the National League All-Star team, I figured, would just mow through the Jays. Hasn't been the case. The Jays jumped on them in Game 1, the Gem in Game 2, and now this game has not disappointed at all and has exceeded expectations. Nice to see Marlins man back from the bullpen. Change up to Jimenez. Ooh, nasty. Nice pitch from Sheehan. He waves at it. 0-1 the count. Top 10 here. 5-5. Game 3. Sheehan back on the slab, ready to work. He's got his pitch, and here it comes. He kicks, and the pitch. Fastball inside. Ooh, Jimenez almost took that one. 1-1. 97 in at the belt. Again, Sheehan with the high socks. Good look. No beard. I don't know if he can grow one. Maybe not, but he should strongly consider it. Just saying. A couple games left. You never know. Might need it. As Sheehan's ready. Here comes the 1-1. Change up again. 1-2. Nice pitch. Man, that's a good pitch. 1-2. Oh, man, the Dodgers have some serious, just, what a, man. 1-2 to Jimenez, one down here, top of the 10th. As the Dodger fans start to figure out that this is an important game and they start to stand up. If this was in Canada, I don't think they would have sat down the entire game. This game has been so good. 1-2 the count. Here it comes from Sheehan. He kicks. High fastball, struck him out swinging. Nice job, Edmund Sheehan. 2 up and 2 down, blew him away. Jimenez is retired, and they turn the order back up as the leadoff hitter is coming out. And it's Ty France, right, for George freaking Springer. 2 down here, top of the 10th. Totally blew him away there. As we get a look at some Dodger fans that are fired up. Robleski's fired up. Yeah, well, they should be. This is a hell of a game here. 2 down, Ty France. First pitch on the way from Sheehan. Slider up, ball 1. 1-0. So Ty France came in for the injured George Springer. 0 for 2 on the day. Ground out in the 8th inning. Entered the game in the 7th inning. Designated hitter. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball swung on, hit the left off the end of the bat. And it drops in there. Base hit for France. Hernandez tosses it in. And the Blue Jays have a runner on in the 10th. And it's Ty France. As that'll bring up Nathan Lukes. He takes the shin protector off. Freddie Freeman goes, there you go. Welcome to the game. And Luke steps in, kicks some dirt around. Looks down to third base coach. And pinch runner comes in. Handlebars. Schneider with the trap shooters. Not a bad look. I'm a fan of the handlebars. It's a good look. You gotta have the beard going in the postseason. Schneider knows this. He knows. He plays in Toronto. He knows what happens in the playoffs. It's just the way it is. Miller Time looks down and says, man, I only got Tyler Heineman on the bench. Okay, getting rough here. Heineman looks on and goes, don't put me in. I haven't played the entire postseason. As Luke steps in. 0 for 4 on the day. Facing Sheehan. He is at the belt. 2 down here. Top of the 10th. Here comes the pitch from Sheehan. Swung on and hit down the line in right field. Fair ball. That's going to get up against the wall. Schneider around second to third. Hernandez has the ball. Throws it into the cutoff man. Here comes the throw of the plate. The plate. He's meat at the plate. Well done again. Tommy Edman. Man, oh man. Teoscar Hernandez with a great throw into the cutoff man. And Tommy Edman throws him out at home. Oh my God. The Blue Jays let one get away there, I think. Hernandez, good job getting the ball. Throws it in. Tommy Edman, the relay. Tommy Edman is having a hell of a game. Schneider is absolutely toast at the plate. What a throw, man. Tommy Edman, MVP. Well, slow down. Ohtani's MVP. But man, Teoscar Hernandez, Tommy Edman, what a play. What a play. We will be back. That is such a good defensive play. What a game we have here. Hang tight now. We're coming back. Hang tight. My apologies. I got ahead of myself. I was so damn excited. That is such a good play. Teoscar Hernandez, as much as I've been running my mouth about him, plays the ball well off the corner, just throws a seed into Edmonds, who just, man, dude, Tommy Edman is awesome because that is his second play where he took 2 runs off the board. Tommy Edman took 2 runs off the board. And this one here was the biggest one yet because we're in extra innings. All the way from the warning track in as we're looking at Miller Time. He probably wants to look at this, but he knows that he was so toast at the plate. I mean, he was out by, 30 feet? I mean, that was a seed from Edman right on the money. Look at that. Right to Smith, and he's just waiting for Schneider there. Tags him out. It's not even close. He's out. Good call from Angel Hernandez Jr. to get that one right. And I don't know if they're looking at some stupid new rule that they have where you can't block the plate or whatever, which is unacceptable in my opinion. You should be able to blow that catcher up because that's just the way it goes. Ask anyone that's played baseball before, even the guys that play now. Blow him up. I mean, I would rather see him get taken out and hold on than not, okay? Just saying. Schneider with the head first slide. Absolutely gunned. Man, what a moment there. Tommy Edman. What a play by Tommy Edman. Great throw, and yeah, he's out. And that is going to do it in the top of the 10th. We'll be back for the bottom of the 10th. Hang tight. We are back, sports fans. Freddie Freeman up in the bottom of the 10th. Got to go through 3, 4, 5 here for Toronto after that incredible play. Teoscar Hernandez started with him. Well, first, tip your hat to Nathan Lukes. He gets a big hit down in the corner. I mean, it's hindsight's 2020. I know you're trying to score a run. You got your closer on the mound. You want to finish it off. Third base coach sends Schneider, but he was so toast at the plate. Dodger fans are finally standing. Marlins man even standing. Late, of course. First pitch to Freeman outside with the splitter, 1-0. And it's do or die time now. Career against Hoffman, 2 for 7 with the bomb and 2 ribs. Freddie Freeman had a walk-off last year. As Schneider, we get a look at Schneider. I mean, he's running hard. He did what he had to do. Swung on, fouled off, and Hoffman might want to be careful, or he's going to go down in the history books. Here we get again. What a freaking play. Tommy Edman, my man, look at that throw. Dear God, that is so good. And it is so nice to see big defense. They're showing Hernandez. Show Tommy Edman. There he is. That's the man of the hour. Took 2 runs off the board. Well done. The 1-1. Fastball outside corner. Just misses. 2-1. And everyone's on their feet, and they should be. And they should just continue standing because this game is so good. This is such a good game. Hoffman behind 2-1 against Freeman. He's got to go through 3, 4, 5 here. Fastball up and in, swung on and missed. Freeman had bad intentions there, and Hoffman got him. Nice location up and in, and it's 2-2. Hoffman, 18 pitches. Like I keep saying, he's got to go through right through the heart of the order. No Godzilla, thank God, but here comes a 2-2 away, 3-2. Full count. Freeman, ready to work. Hoffman moving quickly on the slab as we look into Ohtani, who's just saying, get me up there. Little old man Jack over there on the right in the back. Gotta love it. 3-2 pitch. Swung on, popped him up on the changeup or splitter. Little Ernie Clement in foul territory. He's got room. He's got it. 1 down. Big out for Hoffman. And that'll bring up Will Smith. As we get a look at Mark Carlson, a 27-year umpire in the replay center over here. And you know what? I don't know what the hell he's saying. I don't really care. I'm not listening because his man, well, maybe it's again, I need a rule book check. There's so many new rules in baseball I can't even follow. I just know that Schneider was absolutely toast at the plate. Okay? Someone can fill me in on the rules, but I just know that Teoscar Hernandez and Tommy Edman made a hell of a play, and he was out by a mile. Slider away, misses 1-0. And this guy, Carlson, the talking head, is just continuing to look. That guy looks like he knows how to party. Man, oh man. 1-0. Bottom 10. 1 down. 5-5 game. What a hell of a game this is. I don't know why there's still people sitting there. There's one guy picking his nose back there. But the Marlin man is on his feet as he turns his back on the game. 2-0. Slider misses away. Hoffman working now. 22 pitches. As we keep looking in at Handlebar Schneider and his trap shooters, as he's thinking, I should have just blasted that guy. I wish I could have blasted him. 3-0. Slider away, and not what Hoffman wants and not what the Jays want. Next run scores, and this game is over. And this is a big one here. You're in extra innings now. Game 3. The bullpens are starting to get chewed a little bit. We're coming back tomorrow for Game 4. I mean, whoever loses this game is not going to be stoked. I'll just say that. As we get his career numbers against Hoffman, 2 for 10 with 2 bombs. Here comes a 3-0 fastball and another delayed call from Angel Hernandez Jr. 3-1. Marlins man has to take a seat because he doesn't care. That's why, because he doesn't care. And yeah, well, again, we've gone over it. Marlins man stands up. 3-1 pitch on the way, and he just drills Smith with the slider. Doesn't matter. Would have been ball 4 anyway. And Smith's going to take first base, and that'll bring up Muncy. Hoffman says, you and me on the double play there, Jimenez. You and me. As Muncy steps in. And again, bottom of the 10th inning. A run here will do it and put the Dodgers up 2-1 in the series. Nice to see the Dodger fans on their feet here at Dodger Stadium. Game 3 of the World Series. And a good one. First pitch to Muncy. Change up away, 1-0, and the big man Kirk says, calm down, man. Come on now. Calm down now. Only player with multiple walk-off hits, Max Muncy. Okay, yeah, great. 1-0 count here, bottom 10, 1 down, man on first. Hoffman at the belt. Smith, small lead from first. Here comes the pitch from Hoffman. Fastball or changeup, outside corner, 1-1. I guess it's a split or whatever. Changeup, 1-1. Muncy, 0 for 4 on the day. Similar to Betts, he could use a hit too. And now would be a good time for it as we get a look at that guy who has a 1988 Dodgers World Series hat on, which is actually pretty cool. 1-1, one down. Here's the pitch. Fastball up and in, fouled away. Got up and in on Muncy. Nice pitch. He did the same thing to Freeman. 1-2 now. Curious to see how he attacks him here with Teoscar bat flip Hernandez on deck. You make a big play in the field, you come up to hit afterwards. As we get a look at some Dodger fans, it's a nail biter, all right, and they want it, and they want it bad. 1-2 the count, one down here, bottom of the 10th. Here is the pitch from Hoffman. Inside corner, rung him up, and he knew it. Splitter got him, low and in. Nice pitch from Hoffman. Totally crossed up Muncy, and he didn't even bother to argue. He knew it was a strike, and he just walked on back to the dugout. Big out for Hoffman. Splitter inside, breaks back in over the inside plate. Nice to see that Angel Hernandez Jr. didn't miss it. And there's two down, bottom of the 10 for Teoscar Hernandez. And a hell of a play in the top of the 10th. Maybe he can win it here in the bottom of the 10th. Wouldn't that be fitting? He did account for their first run. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and popped up. Behind the plate, Kirk goes back, but it looks like it's out of play. High slider up in the zone, fouled away. And Jeff Hoffman might want to be careful about where he puts that pitch. And Clayton Kershaw is in the dugout or in the bullpen talking to himself going, please don't put me in the game. My reputation is, I know that I can't pitch in big moments, and I know that I'll blow this game. Please don't bring me in. I'm pretty sure that's what he's saying anyway. 0-1, two down, bottom 10. Teoscar Hernandez at the plate. Hoffman, 30 pinches in. 1 for 2 with a bomb in his career against Hoffman. Here comes the 0-1. Marlins man sitting back on his phone, not watching. Slider away, 0-2. Nice pitch from Hoffman, waved at and missed. And Marlins man literally is not watching like one of the best games in World Series history. Unbelievable. I'm never going to stop talking about it because that's a crying shame. As we get another update as to who the announcers are, it doesn't matter because you're here with me. The Blue Collar Broadcast is here in the bottom of the 10th. 0-2, two down. Teoscar Hernandez. Hoffman's pitch swung on and hit the left field base hit. He hung a slider. Hernandez made him pay. 2-1 now. Runner in scoring position. Man, nice diving attempt from Jimenez. He just missed, fully outstretched. Hell of an effort. Nice job by Teoscar Hernandez. 2-strike hitting. Here's the big brother view out front. Slider out over the plate, and he just wraps it into left field. Base hit. Nice effort from Jimenez. Man, I'm telling you, this game is excellent. What a game. What a game. Hernandez with his third hit on the day. Magic Johnson goes, yeah, Magic Johnson doesn't even know what's happening. Why? Okay. No more Magic Johnson. As the other defensive man comes up, Tommy Edman with a chance to win the game here. Bottom of the 10th, two down, 5-5 game. And again, wouldn't it be fitting if the guy that saves the run in the top of the 10th wins it in the bottom of the 10th? Marlins man finally watching. First pitch, swung on, he jammed him, and it's popped up to first. Vlad Guerrero behind the bag has it, and we're going to 11 innings now. Man, what a game. 3-4-5 coming up for the Jays. Big bad Vlad going to lead it off as Ozark says, damn it. And the Jays fans breathe a sigh of relief. We will be back, baseball fans. Hang tight now. Kind of like seeing the Dodgers fans squirm a little bit. Tell you the truth, hang tight. Welcome back, friends. 11th inning, Dodger Stadium. The LAPD chopper cam is back. Emmett Sheehan's back on the mound. And big bad Vlad is at the plate. Are they going to walk him? I would. Why not? I mean, you don't really want to put the leadoff guy on base, but maybe they won't. And we have a little delay here. Angel Hernandez, I swear to God, that guy's like 4'11". As Will Smith comes over and is talking to him, we have a delay. And I'm lip reading. They took the lip reading away, and we're going to show the same stat that they've shown about Shohei Ohtani, a one-man Shohei. They just keep showing it over and over again. And they're showing his stats from NLCS Game 4, but we're in the World Series Game 3, and the guy's having a hell of a game now, right? Not last series, but right now as we speak. And all Fox can do is show old stats, okay? That's great. We know that. But what about today? The guy's 4 for 4 with 2 bombs and 2 doubles. And he's having a hell of a game now, like right this second. How about that? As Vlad is ready, the delay is over. Angel Hernandez Jr. is back behind the plate. 1 for 4 on the day is Guerrero. A walk, a single, 2 runs. Emmett Sheehan ready to work. Here comes the pitch. Curveball outside corner, strike 1. Bends it in over there. Vlad Guerrero kind of tilts his head to the side and goes, I know this zone's all over the place. That's all right. I got 2 more pitches. Sheehan only 10 pitches. Here comes the pitch. Slider away. Misses. 1-1. And he's moving pretty quickly here. Here's the bullpen comparison. Thank you. 5 2/3 from Toronto. 5 1/3 from LA. 1 earned for LA and 2 for Toronto. 5 pitchers used by Toronto and 6 by LA. It is a bullpen game. We're into extras. High fly ball to center, and Vlad just missed it. Man, Sheehan got away with one, left the fastball out over the plate. Vlad put some wood on it, but didn't square it up. And Pages pulls it in, and 1 down as Clayton Kershaw is talking to himself. And he does not want to come in the game. I'm telling you right now. They got Kershaw, Will Klein, Edgardo Enriquez left in the bullpen. Everything's been cooked now. I mean, yeah. And Dave Roberts is looking down going, I can't put Kershaw in. Here is Falefa. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa takes a 97-mile-an-hour heater inside, 1-0. First plate appearance was a walk. He came in as a pinch runner earlier in the game, hitting 200 in the postseason. Here's the pitch from Sheehan. Fastball low and away, and that's not a strike, but now it is. And this umpire just continues his bad game. This is just continuing to unravel on him, and he needs out of here more than these pitchers do. 1-1, 1 down. Slider hit back up the middle. Sheehan nabs it, and he underhands the first. 2 down. Nice play by Sheehan. Nice pitch too. 2 down here in the top of the 11th. 5-5, game 3. As we get a look at Emmett Sheehan, here's the comebacker. Reaches across his body and grabs it. Nice easy underhand over to Freeman. 2 down. Well done, Emmett Sheehan. And it's nice to see Sheehan get a couple of clean innings in. He came in a really, really tough spot earlier in the series. Bases loaded, no outs, rough spot. And he'll face off against Varsho here, who's 2 for 4. First pitch, curveball's up, 1-0. Dalton Varsho, 2 for 4 on the day. And getting lubed up in the pen is Fisher. Fisher has a reputation for leaving balls up in the zone. Just saying. 1-0 count. Here comes the pitch from Sheehan. Slider fouled off the right-hand side. 1-1. And Sheehan will get a new ball as Varsho adjusts his helmet and then digs in. And he is ready to work. The Lenny Dykstra doppelganger looking out towards the outfield of the Dodgers. Pages in center. Played a nice, clean center field so far. Here's the 1-1 from Sheehan. Slider up and in, and that's not a strike, and he's calling it a strike. This is the worst umpire in World Series history. I'll just say, I think his name's Wegman or something. This guy needs to be investigated or something. Or, maybe they should drop him down to like AA or something. Do they do that for umpires? If they don't, they should, because this guy is not, he's not a major league caliber umpire. He's just an unserious person. 1-2 count. High fastball, swung on and missed. He struck him out. Sheehan's pumped. Nice pitch in there from Sheehan. 1-2-3 in the top of the 11th as they trot off the field. 8-9-1 coming up for the Dodgers. The chance to win it. We'll be back. Hang tight. We are back, friends. Bottom of the 11th. Kiner-Falefa going to lead it off for the Dodgers. And all they need is to play to run, and that will do it. As these bullpens continue to get cooked more and more, and Fisher is out of the pen for the Jays, and he is going to do business here. No mustache, not good. 5 2/3, 8 hits, 5 earned, 3 walks, 8 Ks. Braden Fisher, 7 appearances. Not great, not great. And all I can remember from this guy is him leaving the ball up in the zone. So let's see if that happens again. First pitch, slider up, misses, or curveball, 1-0. Kiner-Falefa 2 for 4 on the day, hitting .292, 5 ribs in the postseason. As Angel Hernandez comes over, breaks the game up, and yeah, whatever. That guy is just, he's worse than bad. As Marlins man is playing block blast again, 2-0. And this is not what you want to do as a relief pitcher in the bottom of the 11th. in a nail biter in Game 3 of the World Series is come out and just fall behind guys. And that's what Braden Fisher is doing. It's 2-0. As Sam Crow goes to the phone and goes, I just can't with this guy. Slider away, 3-0. Throw the damn fastball, man. Just quit pitching from behind. Jesus. 3-0 count. You got Pages on deck. You got to figure he walks, they're bunting him. 3-0. Here it comes. Slider inside. Delayed call again. 3-1. Marlin man stands now, but he's still on his phone. I mean, maybe he's got action on the game or something. Is that maybe he's betting live baseball or something? Like, what is, Ohtani going to do in his next at bat or something? Slider high up, missed, and that's a fat pitch. Out over the plate, swung on a miss. Hernandez looks back and goes, that's a strike, right? He goes, even for you, is that a strike? Because your zone is so erratic. Is that a strike? And Angel Hernandez Jr. says, yep, it's a strike. It is, yep. As we look at some nervous Dodger fans, the backwards hat, the inside-out rally cap on. The pitch, Slider, out over the plate, fouled off, 3-2. We'll do it again. Hernandez staying alive. Like I said, trap shooters going. He's ready to work. Back in the box. Freddie Freeman looks pretty calm. He's just thinking to himself, just give me a shot. Marlins man looks back in and says, I need this one. Slider low in the dirt, slap down the line, foul. We'll do it again. 6 pitch at bats so far, 7 pitch at bats so far for Hernandez. Much better location there for Fisher. Big moment here. Do not want to let the leadoff man on as they give us a highlight and tell us it's late now, but Game 4 is coming tomorrow. Starting the coverage at 4 p.m. We will not be tuning in for the pregame. Here's a 3-2. Slider swung on and missed. Nice pitch, curveball. And Braden Fisher fights back and gets it. You razz him to 3-0. Give him a hard time, and the guy just comes back and snaps one off there. Takes a lot of stones to throw that pitch there. That's ball 4 probably. And Hernandez misses it. And Dodger fans are bummed. Pages coming to the plate. And as we mentioned before, Pages below 100 in the postseason. Here's the first pitch from Fisher. Slide curveball. Slap foul, 0-1. Is it me or is Pages always in the hole? Is this like always 0-1, 0-2? This poor guy can't buy a bucket, man. Like, this guy needs to get hit by the pitch or something. Like, stick your elbow out there or something. 0-1 pitch from Fisher on the way. Slider swung on and hit right at little Ernie Clement. And there's 2 down. Pages put the barrel on it, kinda, and right at Ernie Clement. Even when he hits a ball, it's right at someone. This poor guy, and I'm imagining Godzilla's going to get walked again, because why would you pitch to him? You have to make everyone else beat you. And Mookie Betts at some point has got to say to himself, what, you don't respect me? I mean, Mookie Betts is in the ultimate put some respect on my name position right now, okay? This is the second time they've walked Godzilla in front of him, and he has not come through. As Dave Roberts looks down and goes, what? What'd you say? Yeah, he needs a hit. Yeah, he does. I know. And Ohtani trots down to first. And Mookie Betts is up, and this is his chance here. And Braden Fisher leaves balls up. So first pitch up in the zone. Slider, strike 1. Betts 0 for 5 on the day. You don't want to be walking around with an 0 for 6. So Mookie Betts is feeling some Pages action energy right here as Ohtani takes his lead. 0-1. Here comes the pitch. Slider up again, 0-2, and Betts is thinking, man, oh man, why do I continue to let fat pitches up in the zone go by? I'm 0 for 5. I just need to put this over the wall and end this game. As Fisher is trying to grow some facial hair there. I mean, at least he's trying, so maybe that'll help him. The 0-2. Slider low, and it's hitting the left field. Base hit. Mookie Betts gets it done. But that will only get Ohtani to second, but he is in scoring position. The Dodgers love it. Mookie Betts is saying, man, finally, as Freddie Freeman steps to the plate. And I'm sure they're going to show the fact that Freddie Freeman did this last year. And, well, actually they should, because that's a pretty big moment. And he has a chance to do it again now as we see the base hit. Good job, Mookie Betts. 2 strikes on him, and he slaps it into left field. Nice piece of hitting there. Ohtani out at second. And a base hit will win this game and send the Dodgers back home with a 2-1 series lead. As the, oh no. Is something wrong with Ohtani? Ohtani, they have the translator and Dave Roberts out as we get a look. He pulled up lame at second, and maybe his hammy or something. Oh, something happened to the big man, and that's not good. Can't have that. We need Ohtani in this series. Oh, man. He doesn't feel right. Something's not right. And we're going to take a little break. Ohtani's going to walk it off. I mean, if he comes out of the game, then his hamstring has to be like completely torn off his leg. I mean, other than that, I don't see what's going to get him out of the game. I don't know. I just don't know. Anyhow, Freeman is waiting. They're going to have a meeting of the minds, so to speak. Ohtani's talking to Jimenez, is going, yeah, you try it. Here it comes. He's running down into second. Yeah, and he just pulls up a little lame. Something happened. Something not right with him. So we pause, and it looks like he's back and he's ready to go. Maybe he just needed a break. Maybe he's just trying to ice Braden Fisher. How's that? A little psychology there. Freddie Freeman, 2 walks, a single, an RBI, and a stolen base. Barely. Bottom of the 11th. 2 down here. Next hit wins the game. Here's the pitch from Fisher. Swung on and fouled off. Cutter in on the hands. And Freeman fouled it off. Marlins man has his hat to the side. 18 career walk-off hits. Most among active players. Freddie Freeman. And he's done it before. He's done it before in the World Series, folks. He's choked up on the bat a little bit. Here's the 0-1 from Fisher. Slider popped him up, and it looks like Fisher's going to get out of the jam. Jack Straw from Wichita is over. He catches it, and we are going to 12. He throws it up into the cheap seats, which aren't really cheap, and we'll be back. We'll be back. Hang tight. Welcome back, sports fans. 12th inning in an absolute gem of a game. 5-5. Blue Jays and Dodgers all knotted up. Game 3 of the World Series. Incredible game. Has everything. Base running, defense, pitching, home runs. Shohei Ohtani, Vlad Guerrero Jr., Emmett Sheehan back out for the 12th inning, and he's been spinning. Sheehan looks really, really good now. 2 scoreless innings so far as we get a look at Tom Verducci, who I think is running for governor of California in the upcoming election. Dave Roberts, not a care in the world, and why would he? Look at this team. First pitch slider misses outside. Man. And this umpire just never continues to amaze me, as that pitch was really close. My man, Alejandro Kirk at the plate. 2 for 4 on the day. Next pitch, fastball low, 96, misses below the knees, 2-0. As Kershaw is out in the bullpen talking to himself saying, please don't put me in, please don't put me in, please don't put me in. And if they do put him in, what are they going to use him for? Kershaw, it just looks, he's so washed at this point, he doesn't want in. 2-0. High fastball fouled away, and it's 2-1. Kirk kind of cocks his head to the side and says, man, I almost had that one. 2-1. As Kirk walks it off a little bit, talks to himself. Sheehan gets a rosin bag, and he's ready to work. He's got the new ball, rubs it up a little bit, gets the sandpaper out, a little Vaseline, throws it on there. 2-1 count here. Top of the 12th inning, 5-5. Hell of a ball game here. Marlins man's gone. No surprise there. No problem either. Now, 2-1. Fastball inside corner, 3-1. Misses inside. Glass now, I mean, he started, I think. I mean, that was like a long time ago now. But 12th inning, 3-1. Kirk in the driver's seat. Sheehan does not want to walk the leadoff man. Here's the pitch. Slider misses away, and that's what he did. He walked him, and Kirk is on board. And that's what Kirk does, and that's why Kirk is awesome. So Kirk, the leadoff man, is on for the Jays as Jack Straw from Wichita comes in. And you think, are they going to pinch run? Maybe it's pinch runner. John Olerud looks over to him and says, we need to pinch run for you. And Sheehan looks back to the defense and just kind of staring out in the crowd, looking for a date after the game. And there is a pinch runner. And who is it? It's got to be the backup catcher, I would imagine. And I don't know his name, but it's Heineman, and he's the backup catcher. Because he is in for Alejandro Kirk. And I would imagine that Jack Straw from Wichita is going to be bunting here as Max Muncy creeps in at the cutout, about on the infield grass, as he's waiting for it. He's inside of the third base. And let's see if they do ask Jack Straw from Wichita to get this bunt down, and if he can get it down. So Sheehan in the stretch. He is at the belt. Straw choking up on the plate, on the bat. Here comes his first pitch, and the bunt shown, and he lets it go. Strike 1 at the outside corner. on the black. That's a strike. And Jack Straw looks back and goes, man, you really are that bad. I've only been playing half the game, and I just noticed how bad you really are. But Jack Straw, that's a strike. So you probably should have just bunted that over to Freeman. 0-1 the count. No outs. Top of the 12th, man on first. Straw squares the bunt, and he can't get it down. He just slaps at it, and that is just not okay. Because Jack Straw from Wichita is a professional baseball player playing in the World Series, and he can't get a bunt down, and that is what you learn when you're 10 years old. You just put the bat in front of the ball, and he shakes his head, and he should shake his head, because now he can't bunt, and now he can't get the runner over unless he gets a base hit, which isn't out of the question. But they asked him to bunt in the biggest damn game of the year, and he couldn't get it done, and that's just not okay. And here comes the 0-2. Slider, low and away. He squared the bunt, pulled it back 1-2. Interesting, because if he fouls this one off, he's out. So we'll see. I mean, Miller Time needs a man in scoring position. Jack Straw, the 7th hitter, who's on deck? Little Ernie Clement's on deck, and Little Ernie Clement can hit. So you would love to have a man in scoring position for Little Ernie Clement. Sheehan in the stretch. Straw choked way up on the bat. Here comes the 1-2. He squares again, and he gets it, and it's a hop. Oh, my God. He popped it up. Freddie Freeman crashing on the play, catches it 1 down. And that's just a poor at-bat from Jack Straw from Wichita. I'm sure he plays a decent enough outfield, but that's just really bad. I mean, that's just a really poor at-bat for number 3, Jack Straw from Wichita, as he hangs his head in disgust, and as we hang our head in disgust. 1-2. Freeman almost doubled him off there. Nice job, Tommy Edman, behind the play. He probably could have had him if they tried, but they didn't. 1 down, man on first. Sheehan trying to wiggle out of it, and he's a third of the way there as Little Ernie Clement steps up to the plate. He also chokes up because he can control the bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball outside corner. First time in a while we've seen Clement let one go. 0-1 the count. 1 for 5 on the day. Single in the 4th. Still hitting .407 in the postseason. Sheehan is ready and at the belt. And here comes the 0-1. Fastball swung on, popped him up behind the plate. Man, he let one get by there. Fastball up in the zone, and he fouled it off. As we get a replay from August 10th when Ernie Clement hit a home run in LA wearing the powder blues. That's great. I mean, okay, that's great. 0-2, top 12, 5-5 game, man on first, 1 down. Emmett Sheehan, grinding hard here, 30 pitches on the night. Here's the pitch. Slider hit back up the middle. Edman grabs it, throws to first. Close, bang, bang play, got him at first. It does get the runner over to second. Nice backhand play. Nice play by Tommy Edman. I knew he had the error earlier, but man, he's had some big defensive plays. That was a nice little play up the middle there. Slider just hit right back up off the mound. On the other side of second, backhand, strong throw, got him. Bang, bang play at first. The extension by Freeman, and he did get him. And the ump at first is having himself a solid game because he's saying, do not associate me with that man behind the plate. We are not on the same level. Top 12, 2 down now. And that will bring up Jimenez, who gets intentionally walked to set up the force play. And that will bring up, I believe, Schneider, that's right. Trap shooters himself, the man who got gunned at home. As Mark Pryor comes out to tell Emmett Sheehan, don't do what I used to do. Do not leave balls out over the plate. Just continue doing what you're doing. As we look back now and they give us some highlights of the George Springer who left the game. And man, yeah, I mean, you got to think what would happen now with Springer in the lineup. And the other question is, what about tomorrow? Like, how's Springer going to look tomorrow? And what exactly is wrong with Springer? Because I have the sound down. I am just watching along the Fox broadcast, and I do not care to listen to these people at all. As Jimenez is throwing up some signs over to the bullpen saying, keep it easy there, man. And Handlebars is over here just getting totally frozen out. And all he can think about is, I wish I was a little bit faster. Maybe I would have made it there. But I was out by 30 feet at home, and I could be at home drinking a beer right now with Miller Time, and we'd be up 2-1. 0 for 3 in the World Series with a strikeout, a $154. He's just north of Pages here in the postseason. As Sheehan's ready, Mark Pryor trots on back to the dugout. I mean, I guess he's got to make an appearance. It's all right. 5-5 game, top of the 12th we go. 2 down here. Big at bat, runner in scoring position for the Blue Jays. As Schneider is here with his mustache and his trap shooters. Here we go. Sheehan at the belt. And here comes the pitch. High fastball misses, 1-0. 96 miles an hour, still zipping it in there. 32 pitches. Sheehan looks back to Mookie Betts and says, yeah, I know I need to get him out. Leave me alone. 1-0 the count. Sheehan is ready. He is toes the slab. He's at the belt. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. Change up, outside corner, strike one. And again, that pitch is a strike sometimes. Sometimes it's a ball. Is this, this man behind the plate just needs to be called out like at every moment. And they should just pull his card and just remove him from the major leagues because he is horrific. As we look at some really nervous Dodger fans here. Sheehan steps off the mound, and France is back, or Heineman's back a second. Blue Jays 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. Dodgers 2 for 9. As we are ready to go here, first and second, 2 down, top 12, 1-1 count in a 5-5 game, instant classic, game 3 of the World Series. Here's the pitch, slider outside corner, strike 2, 1-2, and Sheehan is 1 pitch away from wiggling out of this little jam. In his 3rd inning of work here, slider right there at the belt. I mean, yeah, that's a strike. It's right on the black. Good pitch. Smith does a little frame job. And the Dodger fans are on their feet. Marlins man is back. He's sighted. I mean, he sticks out like a sore thumb. 1-2 the count. And here is Sheehan. He's ready. And the pitch. Fastball up and away. 2-2. And as he walks back out, Sheehan back to the rosin bag. He's got a good lather going now. Got to work out of it here. Good outing so far from Sheehan. Some real strong innings for them. Real strong. 10, 11, and 12th inning. Good job out of him tonight. Here comes a 2-2. Change up, misses. 3-2. And it's going to be a full count. The runners are going to be going on the pitch. And that means anything that gets through is definitely scoring a run here. As Sheehan gets a new ball, goes back to the rosin bag. He is really, really grinded now. 3-2. As we get a Kevin Costner lookalike in the stands there. 3-2 pitch on the way. Here it comes from Sheehan. Swung on and tapped to third base. Muncy charging it. And he keeps his foot on third. Oh my God, is it a forced play at third base? Heineman didn't slide. He shakes it off, says, no way. Muncy just had his foot on third and grabbed the ball like he was at first base to see. It was like a forced play. Heads up play from Muncy. And we are going to have to wait for Big Brother to clarify. No, he's safe. He's safe at third. He should have slid. I don't know why he's not sliding. Muncy let the ball roll into his glove. You don't see that very often. That's interesting play. The accountant at third rings him up. I mean, hard for him to see. It's a tough angle. And how often are you going to get a play like that as a third base ump? I think he's safe. We'll see what Big Brother does. Challenge is coming in as a third base coach is standing there just thinking, man, I don't know why this idiot didn't slide. As we get the stupid Zoom replay and we get the full Big Brother view now of all the camera angles. Everyone is under surveillance. They know where Marlin Man is at all game long. Swinging bunt down the third base line. Muncy keeps his foot on the third base bag and tries to force him out. Heads up from Muncy. But I think if he slides, he's safe. He's got to be safe. If he slides, it's not even close. Maybe it's easier for the umpire to call him safe, but that's got to be overturned. And what's happening? And they call it a hit, and it's bases loaded, and Dave Roberts is out of the pen. That's going to do it for Sheehan. As Heineman comes in with his haircut, and they're probably just telling, oh my God, Clayton Kershaw is coming out of the pen. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, I didn't see this coming. We'll be back. Hang tight. Big moment coming here. 1 second now. We are back, sports fans. It is Clayton Kershaw and his gray beard. The only thing that Kershaw has right is that he has a beard going. No love lost here. Like I said before, I've tried my best to keep my bias at bay, but I am just glad that Clayton Kershaw is no longer going to be playing baseball. Actually, he's had a hell of a career, and he is a great pitcher. I just love to give him a hard time. But this is a huge moment, a huge moment as they show his stats in the postseason. 4 spots, 6.3 ERA. Not great. That's all I got to say. I know the Dodgers fan want him to be the best. Look at this. Postseason career as a reliever, 6.75 ERA. Opponents hitting 267, 12 Ks, 8 walks. I mean, if he gets this out, it's going to be enormous. And I know Dodger fans are going to say he's the best, but he's not the best. And they know it, and I know it, and everyone knows it. But he is a great pitcher, and he's a Hall of Fame pitcher, no doubt. He just, when the leaves turn brown, he's just not around. That's all I'm going to say. In October, he's not great. And this is a very high moment. And even Sandy Koufax is over there going, I don't really know what's going on, but I think Clayton Kershaw could blow this for the Dodgers. That's what I think is happening. Okay? And Clayton Kershaw is thinking, I could blow this for the Dodgers. And that would be terrible. But at least I have my playoff beard going. And this is huge. And it's Nathan Lukes. Bases loaded, 2 down, top of the 12th. First pitch, slider in the dirt, 1-0. And this is a huge moment. Even Marlins man on his feet got himself some peanuts now, finally. Lukes 1 for 5 with a walk and a double. And this is it. This is a huge moment, a huge moment in this game. We've had many huge moments. This is yet another one as Kershaw is ready and he is at the belt. Here comes a 1-0. And it's at inside corner slider, 1-1. Nice pitch from Kershaw on the inside part of the plate, 1-1. So they get the lefty on lefty matchup. And Kershaw is ready to work. He's got his pitch and he is at the belt. Here it comes. Slider, low and inside, 2-1. Close pitch. It's been a strike sometimes it's not. I mean, at this point, we can't complain because this zone has just been all over the place all day, so who knows what's a strike anymore. But 2-1, as it looks like a strike from over the top, but Kershaw wanted it, and he knows. Does a little oof. That was a close pitch. 2-1. Slider out over the plate, 2-2. Caught a lot of plate there. Looks like he was trying to lean into it. I mean, that's a high pitch up in the zone. Lukes, hit that to right field. That's the best pitch you're going to get. 2-2, 2 down, top 12, 5-5 game. Instant classic, Game 3, World Series, Clayton friggin' Kershaw on the mound to close it. Here it is. Slider in the dirt, 3-2, oh my God, and here comes the money pitch. He's got a healthy diet of sliders, one after the other. All 5 pitches have been sliders. And Lukes, I mean, what's he going to do? Is he going to freeze him with a fastball now? Or is he going to go back to the slider? Can Lukes not hit a slider? Is that what it is? 3-2, this is it. Something's going to happen here. Kershaw's got to have it. Dodger fans on their feet. The pitch swung on, fouled off, and we're going to, or is it getting out of play? It's out of play. 3-2, we'll do it again. Marlins man isn't on his feet because he doesn't even know anything about baseball. He's just there to wear an orange jersey and watch half a game. Watch half of like one of the best games in World Series history. As the rest of the Dodger fans are really grinding hard now. Dave Roberts seems pretty cool. He's usually pretty cool. Emmett Sheehan, nice outing for him. And Clayton Kershaw, biggest moment here as he stares in to Smith. Nathan Lukes got something in his eye. He's ready to work here. Here comes a 3-2. High fastball, up in on the hands, popped up and fouled. Nice pitch from Kershaw. First fastball of the at-bat. He's gone heavy slider, all at-bats. And then he comes with the high heat. But good job by Lukes to foul it off, and we're going to do it again. Good little battle here between the veteran, Clayton Kershaw, and Lukes. And we're going to do it again. 3-2, 8th pitch of the at-bat. Slider in the dirt, tapped over to second base. Lukes running hard. Underhand from Edman, got him at first, and Kershaw gets out of it. Big out for Clayton Kershaw. Man, let's go, he says. Good job, Kershaw. Sandy Koufax, can't believe he's still there this late. And that's going to do it. Dodgers coming up. Edman, nice glove work again. In time. Lukes, tough at bat. Good job, Clayton Kershaw. I know I bag on you, but well done to get out of it. And we'll be back for the 12th inning. Hang tight. Bottom 12, friends. We're back. Still 5-5. Still Game 3. Clayton Kershaw gets out of a huge jam. Bases loaded in the top of the 12th. And it's 4-5-6. Will Smith leading off against Fisher. First pitch fastball. Outside corner, strike 1, 0-1. As Banda and Kershaw are laughing. And Banda goes, yeah, I know. Good job. 0-1 the count to Smith. High fastball, swung and missed. 0-2, 96, up at the letters. Fisher ahead. Nice to see him working ahead. And, I mean, in the back, 5 career walk-off home runs for Will Smith. In the back of both of these guys' minds, it's got to be the thought like, you know, they're going to run out of pitchers at some point. And then what? And then what do you do? So, okay. 0-2, slider away. 1-2. Nice pitch there from Fisher. So, my point there is maybe Fisher needs to go if he can, if he can, you know, if he can. Obviously, next run wins, but here comes the 1-2. Another slider swung on a miss, and he got him. Nice job, Braden Fisher. Second strikeout. He gets Will Smith. As we look back at the pitch, oh man, 92 four-seamer. And then the slider away. That was ball 4. I mean, that was ball 4. Kershaw gets out of it, and he's pumped. And shoot, he should be pumped. That was a big, big moment right there. Dave Roberts comes over and hugs him and says, it won't erase all your demons, but, I mean, at least some of them. And, man, the Dodgers fans can barely hang on. Wow, I don't know if that's his wife or something, but she's pretty pumped. Everyone's hugging her. I guess maybe that's his wife. And she's like, finally, he did something in the World Series. As we are getting I don't know what's happening right now. We're just getting a close-up of Clayton Kershaw's face because he got 1 out in the World Series. Anyways, hang tight. We'll be back. We're back, friends. Max Muncy getting ready to do work here. Bottom of the 12th inning. New pitcher on for the Jays, and it's going to be Eric Lauer. 4 appearances, 4 innings pitched, 3 earned runs in the postseason. 102 Ks and 26 walks in the regular season and 104 2/3 innings. Starting pitcher, 3.18 ERA. Not bad, not bad. As he is coming in here, and I'm guessing he's going to have to go for a while as they get the lefty on lefty lined up. Curious to know how many pitchers are left now at this point. Kershaw just got X'd off the list for the Dodgers. Curveball, inside corner, strike 1. 1 down here. Bottom of the 12th, Max Muncy facing off against Lauer. And he has his pitch, and he is ready to go here. 0-1 count on the way. Fastball swung on, hit the right field. Bloop, coming over Falefa, over the shoulder. Nice play there, number 7. Well done over the shoulder. Coming behind first base on the run. Ball kind of drifted on him a little bit, and he just slapped a little glove on it. Nice play. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 2 down, bottom of the 12th. As we get another look at it here as he's drifting, and the ball just, man, he almost overran it. Played it over the shoulder. Well done. Teoscar Hernandez having himself a little game here. 3 for 5. Solo bomb, 2 singles. Been on base a couple of times. Had the home run off Scherzer way back when. Here comes the first pitch from Lauer. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 1. Another delayed count. And everyone's starting to question this umpire now. He can't get out of it. This guy wants this game over more than anybody. And he wants to just forget about it. And so do we. 0-1 the count. 2 down here. Bottom 12. 5-5. Way outside with the changeup. 1-1. And given the fact that Lauer's a starter, I mean, I don't know. But what, you just go with him? Like, you just burn him? Just let him go? Like, that's it? I don't know. I mean, tough spot to be in here for Miller time. Then Dave Roberts. Next pitch, fastball, boring in on the hands, fouled off, 1-2, 2 down. And they get a new ball out there to Lauer as Hernandez steps back in. Purple shoes, purple sleeve. As we get a look over at Big Bad Vlad. And they pan the infield here. Bottom of the 12th inning. What a game we have here. Curveball way outside, 2-2. And Hernandez steps back in, ready to work. Yeah, man, this game is really, really dragging. Next run score. Man, this is really, really something here. 12th inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled off. And we'll do it again. Cutter, wasted there. And they'll get another ball out to Lauer as he gets ready to do work. And he's already on the slab. And he gets a little Vaseline off the inside of his cap. And he's ready to go. Hernandez digs back in. We get a look over at Miller time. He's got to be fresh out of Miller's right now. Here comes the 2-2. Fastball jammed him inside. Falefa under it, just outside the infield. He's got it, and we're going to 13. Wow. And it's going to be heart of the order here. We will be back. Hang tight. We are back quickly, folks, for the top of the 13th inning. And it's going to be, who is this out on the hill? Edgardo Enriquez. 22 games in the regular season, 19 innings pitched, 2 and a 2.37 ERA. Second appearances postseason. Big right-hander. Sporting a little bit of facial hair, trying to get a little beard going. At least he's trying. It's the thought that counts. As he is getting warmed up, ready to do work here in the 13th inning. And tough assignment as Big Bad Vlad is on deck. He is ready to go. He's got the elbow protector. Takes a couple of big hacks. As the Dodgers fans are a little puzzled what's going on in the back, but that's okay. They're still here, and that's great. Love to see it. I mean, how could you walk away from this game? This is an all-timer. What a game it's been. It's gone on so long now, you kind of forget some of the dramatics, you know? I mean, it's been a while since Ohtani was just hitting bombs everywhere, you know? 2 for 2 or 4 for 4, 2 bombs, 2 doubles. I mean, some of the defensive plays, Edman, dude, I mean, I can't even remember the play at the plate. I mean, Vlad Guerrero gunning, what's his name over at third base? I mean, it feels like a long time ago now. Top of the 13th. Guerrero, 1 for 5. Here comes the pitch from Enriquez. Curveball, strike 1, bends it over the outside corner. Nice pitch, 0-1. And Guerrero is ready, as is Enriquez. He's at the belt. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. High fastball misses, 101 miles an hour. Man, oh man. And that's nothing for Vlad Guerrero, but that is quite the fastball there. 101 on the gun. 1-1 the count. Top of the 13th inning, 5-5 ball game. And what a game it is. High fastball misses, 2-1. Another triple-digit heater. And Enriquez just locking in on Smith in there. And he's ready to work as Guerrero is already back in the box. And he is also ready. Here comes the 2-1. Curveball swung on. Foul ball. He left it up in the zone, and Guerrero just a bit out front of it. He does not want to leave that pitch there. Definitely not to this guy. This is a really, really big at-bat here because this is the best damn hitter in the lineup. And this guy, Enriquez, who hasn't pitched in the series, that's a really tough assignment to be coming out of the pen, the 13th inning of Game 3 to face this guy. Let's see if he can get him here. Here's a 2-2. Slider, swung on, hit to short. Betts has got it, over to first. In time, he got him. Nice job by Enriquez to get the big fella. Nice play, Mookie Betts. 1 down, top of the 13th inning. And that's got to feel good if you're number 60 there. Well done. Really, really tough at bat there. And he just came right after him. And it looks like just Will Klein is left for the Dodgers. And, well, like I said, this is what happens as the game just creeps. This is what happens. So, love to get a look at who's left in the Jays pen as Falefa comes up. In again for Bichette. Fastball 102 on the corner there. He makes that look real easy. Strike 1. Marlins man playing block blast again. As Enriquez back on the slab and ready to work. He is at the belt. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. He kicks. Fastball up and away, 1-1. And I think every pitch this guy throws is 100 miles an hour, which is insane. And again, I mean, hindsight's 20/20, but I mean, it would be nice to have Bo Bichette here. 1-1 the count. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1-2. Another 100-mile-an-hour fastball up in the zone. And I think that's all this guy knows how to throw is a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Oh, well, he got that curve too, yeah? 1-2, 1 down here. Top of the 13th. Enriquez trying to get his team back to the plate to win this game. Game 3, decisive. This is going to be, whoever loses this game, that's going to suck bad. Strike 3, outside corner, fastball 102. Falefa swings right through it, just blew it by him. Man, oh man, this guy's got an arm now. 2 down. Just rearing back and see if you can hit it. No, you can't because it's coming in at 102 miles an hour. Dear God. Oh my goodness gracious. 2 down now. Enriquez, 9 pitches, almost through. Dalton Varsho at the plate. You just got to be sitting on the 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Just let the curveball go. Here it comes. Curveball, outside corner, strike one. 0-1. Nice pitch from Enriquez. He spots that curve pretty good, too. And he's ahead of Varsho. He is already at the belt and ready to work. He is working quickly. Here it comes. Fastball inside. Ouch. Oh, he just got hit on the thigh by a 101-mile-an-hour fastball, and that's going to leave a mark. But that doesn't matter because he is at first base. Not what Enriquez wanted. But the Jays got a runner on, and let's see if they can do anything with it. Top of the 13th inning, 2 down here. As it just got away from him, grazed his leg. At least it didn't drill him right in the meat, but that still can't feel very good. Hit him on the left thigh, inner thigh. Yeah, that's going to hurt like hell. And it's going to be Heineman's first at bat here. Tyler Heineman, 289 average, 3 bombs, 20 ribs in the regular season. First plate appearance as our man, unfortunately, is out of the game, and that is a crying shame. We love Alejandro Kirk. Let's see if Taylor Heineman can do something. Fastball, swung on, hit to center field, and Pages is under it. He got a fat pitch. He just missed it, and that's going to end the inning. Enriquez does his job, and the Dodgers will be up in the 13th. 7-8-9 coming up. Hang tight. We'll be back. Bottom of the 13th inning, friends. We're back, and the Facer Radio is trying to pretend like he's working. He unbuttoned the top button of his shirt, rolled his sleeves up as if he's really doing anything. I mean, I'm sure he's tired. Been a long game. They're calling the game. I know it. It takes it out of you. John Smoltz just goes, whatever, man. You can't do what I can do. I could be out here all night. I'd still be pitching. I would still be on the mound. You hear me? I would still be on the mound if I was out there 13 innings, scoreless, grinding. Maybe 12. But, yeah, you know. As we get a look at Tommy Edman, he is ready to hit now. Tommy Edman flashing some serious defense. And he saved a couple of runs for the Dodgers in the field. Let's see if he can bring one home now as he switches over to the right side to face Lauer, the lefty. And Lauer, like I said, given the fact that he's a starter and we're in the 13th inning, I mean, I figure at this point you just go with him. It's like doubleheader. Lauer's the starter in game 2. Just leave him out there at this point. I mean, because what's left? What do they have left? So, epic game on our hands here. Dodgers score here. It's over. 13th inning. Lauer working. Edman leading off. First pitch. Curveball up and away. Ball 1. As we get the behind the plate, we get the Marlins man view. 1-0. Of course, he doesn't know what it looks like because he doesn't pay attention to the game. 0 for 5 for Edman. Strikeout, pop out, 2 flyouts. Here's the 1-0. Fastball away, and Edman hits it to right center field. And is that going to get in the gap? It gets down. Varsho gloves it, but Edmonds is on his horse, and he's into second with a standing double. And Tommy Edman, my man, having himself a little game. Leadoff double, bottom of the 13th inning, and the Dodgers are in business here. Man, oh man. 7-8-9. You got to figure the 8-hitter is going to bunt him over to third and set up the sac fly. Nice piece of hitting. Tommy Edman, fastball out over the plate, and he just goes with it like he should. Hits a nice little laser to right center. Varsho cuts it off, but his momentum takes him up against the warning track, and Edmonds on his horse gets into second as he comes over with his oven mitt. And what are we doing here? He runs off second base. We got to pause for something. And Rojas, number 72, is coming up. And we have a pinch hitter for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Are you pinch? Oh, no. He's talking to the old man at third base, the base coach. That guy, the third base coach, has been playing since, he's been the third base coach of the Dodgers since 1943. So, 45. Right after World War II, they said, you're our third base coach. Come on out here. And he's been coaching them ever since. Meeting on the mound for the Jays as Rojas, number 72, grabs a bat and he starts to get ready there. Puts his little shin protector on. Miller Lite comes out, guards his hand and says, dude, I need a beer. You need to get it out of here. We need to win, but I need a beer. So let's go, okay? Double play ball. Do something. Drill him and set up the double play. I don't know. So Rojas comes up and he knows October, that means beard. Ohtani, Ohtani doesn't need a beard. All right, he is exempt. And it's going to be, okay, now we got another guy getting ready here. So Rojas, number 72, Miguel Rojas, pinch hitter, 262, 7 bombs, 27 ribs, regular season, 3 for 8 with a ribby in the postseason. big, big spot. And you got to figure the bunt's on here, right? I mean, doesn't it have to be? Lauer's ready at the belt. Here comes the first pitch. He squares the bunt, and he gets it down. Rojas, perfect bunt to third base. Well done, Miguel Rojas. And that gets Tommy Edman to third, and the Dodgers are in the driver's seat. Oven mitt high five. Good job, Miguel Rojas. Summoned from the bench to get the bunt down. He does exactly that. And the ball almost hit him, but he got it down. That's what they needed him to do. I don't know if he wants to put his fingers around the barrel like that. He might lose a finger that way, but luckily he didn't as he comes back and they give him the high fives. Good job, Miguel Rojas. Runner on third. Bottom of the 13th inning. One down. Driver's seat for the Dodgers here. Sac fly is going to win this game. And who's it going to be? We got another pinch hitter here. As we look around, Miller Lite shakes his head and goes, yeah, go ahead, pitch to him. It is number 12, Alex Call, 267, 5 home runs, 31 ribs, 3 for 4 in the postseason. Hell of a spot to be pinch hitting here. You can be an instant hero. Infield is in. Dodger fans are on their feet. Is this it? Bottom of the 13th inning. Lauer, first pitch, curveball, low, ball 1-0. Man, what a moment here to step up, to be called upon. Now, nice pun there, right? For Alex Call. Bottom of the 13th inning. Can he get it done? The 1-0 pitch from Lauer. Here it comes. Slider inside, misses 2-0. Cutter, whatever. Same thing. 2-0 the count. Even Marlins man is on his feet as Call is ready. Trying to grow himself a little stash there. He gets it. 2-0. He's in driver's seat. Really tough spot here for Lauer. Gives up the double. The bunt him over to third. This is a really, really tough spot. This could be the game right here. Here comes the 2-0. Swung on and popped him up on the infield. And what a pitch from Lauer. Jimenez calls it off and he's got it. Man, that's just a terrible at bat for Call. Lauer inside. These kids can't believe it with the ice cream cone hair. They just can't believe it. Look at that kid's just going, what the hell's wrong with this guy? And Ohtani's surely going to get walked here. Of course. Right? No question. You're not pitching to that guy. Ohtani, third intentional walk in a row. The Barry Bonds treatment. Yeah, it's just, Miller time waves his hand and goes, Mookie Betts, get Ohtani out of here. And Mookie Betts, yet again, put some respect on my name because they were intentionally walking the guy in front of him every single time. And he got a hit in his last at bat, but he hadn't done much otherwise. So runners at the corners, 2 down here. Bottom of the 13th inning, 5-5 game. Mookie Betts with a single in his last AB, hitting 259 now. And he has a chance to be the hero here. Wash away all that misery in his offer, and it's another walk. They walk Mookie Betts to set up the lefty on lefty. Miller time's like, what does it matter? And Freddie Freeman, I'm sure they're going to show it. He hit the walk-off in the World Series last year. And, I mean, if you hit 2 walk-offs in consecutive World Series, then you are a badass. I mean, there's no other way to say it. That's it. If you hit a walk-off in the World Series, you're a badass. If you hit 2, you're a super badass. I mean, Jesus. So the bases are loaded now for Freddie Freeman. They set up the lefty on lefty matchup. 1 for 4, 2 walks, single, RBI, stolen base. Only hitting 2 1/4 in the postseason. But now is a chance for Freddie Freeman to cement himself in Dodgers lore and win this game in the 13th inning. The fans are on their feet. Here's the first pitch. Slider low and away, 1-0. And don't overlook the fact that there's a backup catcher back there, and any pitch in the dirt could be a pass ball. You'd hate to lose a game on a pass ball, but I'm just saying, you don't have the Gold Glover back there. Nervous Dodger fans looking on. Lauer got to be nervous himself. What a big, big situation here. 1-0 pitch. Swung on and hit the center field, but I think it's in the park. Varsho at the track, and the warning track power. Man, Lauer gets out of it. And an opportunity lost. Oh my goodness. It was pucker time. And Freddie Freeman just missed one there. Oh man, that was close. 5-5. We're coming back for 14. No way they let Kershaw go again. Oh no, he's out of the game. I forgot. We'll be back. Oh man, oh man.